Hey everybody, it's Jeff Pecci, your Rebo coach, and welcome to another session of Mentor Mondays, your online connection for ideas and concepts to better your business. So I've been getting a few emails over the past week or so regarding how to reach out to some of these leads that the agents are finding with the Rebo Gateway system. Specifically, people that are having a budget issue within their business to actually mail out marketing pieces to these prospective prospects. Now, keep in mind one thing. You've entered a career, real estate, as a choice that you want to pursue. And with that said, you have to understand that you now own a business. Regardless of what kind of umbrella you're under, meaning whatever company you're working for, depending on what they offer you to the real estate agent, from a marketing standpoint, you are running a business. You are the CEO. You are the marketing person. You are the transaction coordinator. You are the janitor. You are everything. So there's going to be a cost factor involved, but hopefully I can provide you with some tips today to kind of lower that cost factor when trying to market to some of these prospects. One thing I want you to take a look at, and I don't have all the details, so I want you to go to the website, is the USPS website for EDDM, which is Every Door Delivery Mail. It's a really hot item that's out there right now. It's a very inexpensive way to actually send a marketing piece to the homeowner, and it's going to go directly into their mailbox as opposed to a flyer being dropped off on their doorstep. EDDM, I want you to Google it because I don't have the exact website, but you can go to the Postal Service as well and get the information. Again, very inexpensive way to put a marketing piece into the hands of a homeowner through direct mail. Now, the downside to EDDM, in my opinion, is that it's based on a courier route. And what I mean by that is you have to decide if you're going to mail to all the homeowners within that courier route. If you're someone like myself who specifically markets to homeowners based on a need that they have, or a prospect, for example, notice the defaults that are scattered all over the place, or people that have filed for divorce that are scattered all over the place, the EDDM system will not work for you because the courier route is all of the homeowners within that route. So for that purpose alone, it doesn't work for how I market to my prospects. But if you're going to choose a geographical area and choose that courier route, the EDDM system is a great thing to look into. There's certain size marketing pieces that you have to use within the process of mailing to them, and I believe the cost starts at 16 cents and up depending on how much bulk marketing pieces you provide to them. You will provide the information to them, meaning you will provide the bulk marketing piece and walk it to the nearest post office and have it bundled and ready to go. So depending on the size, depending on the amount that you're mailing out, the price is going to vary per piece, but 16 cents per piece and a little up from that number, and when you research it, you'll see what I'm talking about, is a great inexpensive way to touch a lot of homeowners. The other way is obviously old-fashioned walk your farm and flyer. That's how I did all my business in 2003, 4, and 5. I either walked it myself or I had my kids help me out till I started to close some transactions where I could afford to pay somebody to do that for me. Now, there are a lot of companies out there and there are a lot of teenagers out there that would love to go ahead and make a little bit of money. And if you're paying more than 10 to 12 cents per piece, you're probably overpaying. There are some companies out there that charge a minimum of 1,500 up to a 5,000 piece delivery to get you a 10 cents per piece delivery, which is pretty inexpensive. But there are also other teenagers out there, and this is what I did, is I'd go to my friends and say, do you have a teenage son or daughter or kids that would like to go out and make a little bit of money? And I would charge them 10 cents a door, pass out 1,000 flyers in a month, they make $100. They pass them out in one day, they made $100 in a day. It takes them 30 days, then they make $100 in 30 days. So that's another option. Now, one thing I want to share with you is a plan that I actually have put together. It's really simple, it's no secret. It's called the 50-20 plan. And if you're looking to really save money on marketing to a geographical area, the 50-20 plan is a very cost-effective plan that you will personally do, and it gives you the opportunity to get out into your community, door knock while you're flyering, and talk to some of these homeowners. What is the 50-20 plan? Very, very simple. I think one of the mistakes that agents make is they get overwhelmed with how am I going to get 1,000 marketing pieces into a farm or 500 marketing pieces into a farm. And they get overwhelmed with I've got to do it in a day. I've got to do it in a weekend. You don't need to do it in a day and you don't need to do it in a weekend. As long as you're touching your farm a minimum of once per month, I recommend twice per month, depending on the size of your farm. And if you have an 8,000 home farm, then obviously this is probably going to be a very big challenge for you, and you may want to look into the EDDM marketing system. And if you're marketing to 8,000 homes, my guess is you've got enough business coming in that you could afford to market to those types of people. Those types of homeowners in more of a direct mail system. But if it's a much smaller farm, more controllable, 250 up to 1,000 home farm, that's easily manageable in a month if you budget your time. So the 50-20 plan is really simple. I challenge you to go out and pass out 50 flyers a day for 20 days. That's going to get you 1,000 flyers in a given month. If your farm's 250 homes, they're going to get hit with you 4 times in 30 days, or technically 20 days. If it's a 500 home farm, twice a month in 20 days, or if it's 1,000 homes, obviously once in that 20 days. Going out and passing out 50 flyers in only 20 days, or every day for 20 days, is very, very manageable, because at the end of that 20-day period, and I don't care what days you do it, you could do it Monday through Friday for 4 weeks, you can do it Tuesday through Saturday, it doesn't really matter, but you're only going to be passing out 50 flyers every day for 20 days, and you'll hit your 1,000 flyers that you'll be passing out. The benefit to that is the only cost factor is printing up the material that you're passing out. You're actually getting out, you're meeting with the community, you're meeting with homeowners, you're getting some exercise, and it gives you an opportunity to actually door knock some of those 50 homes. 50 flyers is very manageable. That might only be one of each side of a block in some neighborhoods, depending on your farm. So the 50-20 plan, again, it's something that I put together. It's very, very manageable. It's not a real secret. But I call it the 50-20 plan for the simple reason that it's 50 flyers every day for 20 days. I challenge you to go out there and actually try to do that. When you're out flyering those 50 flyers in that every day, 20-day period, I want you to incorporate some door knocking into those 50 flyers. If it looks like the person's not home, obviously go ahead and just leave your marketing piece. But if it looks like they're home, the garage is open, the cars are in the driveway, maybe even the front door's open, the screen door's closed, kids are playing in the backyard, whatever the case may be, I want you to door knock that home and just promote yourself as the real estate expert in the neighborhood, and then just hand them the marketing piece. Maybe you can get into a dialogue, maybe you can get into a conversation. And in one of the next videos I'm going to do, which will be a very short video, is going to be a door knocking script that I would like you to start looking at for a couple of different ways that you can reach out to some of these people. If you have the budget to actually pay somebody to do exactly what I just told you to do, then obviously that's your decision, and you need to look at your business model, and you need to look and find out if that fits into your marketing budget. But I think the 50-20 plan is a very manageable plan. And again, I like the idea that it gets you back into the old school of real estate, gets you in front of people. That's how I operate my business. I like being in front of people. I'm not a big phone person. I will make calls, but I really like connecting with the community, and I have much better dialogue with somebody in person. It's definitely more personable. So try the 50-20 plan. I want you to also look into the EDDM, Every Door Delivery Mail System. Just Google EDDM mailing. You'll get a ton of hits. It'll give you all the information you need. Some offices will have USPS or UPS reps actually come into their offices and give a presentation on EDDM mailing. It's a very inexpensive way to actually direct mail to all the homeowners. But the challenge is, again, you got to stay within the courier route. So if you don't want to mail to all the homeowners in that route, you want to be more target specific to a homeowner, the EDDM system won't work for you. Go ahead and try that 50-20 plan, okay? So I hope from those that sent out those emails, this was beneficial, and for those that didn't, I hope it was beneficial as well, okay? Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on sending me those emails so we can have topics to cover in these sessions of Mentor Mondays. And remember, it's your business, and what you do with it is totally up to you. Until next time, I'll see you later.